Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping straight into PSG's big win against Arsenal in the Champions League semis, the second leg.
That's right.
We've looked at the reports, and the mission here is really to unpack how PSG got that 2-1 victory and, what it says about where both teams are right now.
Absolutely. That 2-1 win means PSG go through 3-1 on aggregate. They're off to the final against Inter Milan in Munich, May 31st, right?
Yep, that's the one.
And the reports, they're really zoned in on a few decisive moments.
Okay, let's talk goals then. Fabian Ruiz, 26th minute. What did the report suggest about how that happened? Was it well worked?
Oh, yeah. The reports described it as a pretty slick team move, actually. Found some space in that Arsenal midfield, kind of opened them up early.
And then Hakimi's goal later on, 71st minute, I think?
Yeah, that was the killer, wasn't it? Classic counterattack. Showcase PSG's speed, how quick they can be in transition. Ruthless finish.
A real dagger blow, like you said. Saka pulled one back, though, pretty quickly after.
He did, yeah. Just 4 minutes later. Gave Arsenal a bit of a sniff, a glimmer of hope. But ultimately, PSG held firm.
And holding firm. That brings us to the goalkeeper, doesn't it? The reports mentioned Donnarumma quite a bit.
They certainly did. His performance was flagged as, crucial. Made several really important saves.
Especially when Arsenal were pushing.
Exactly. Second half, Arsenal threw a lot at them, trying to find that equalizer. Donnarumma stood tall. You could argue, those saves were almost as vital as the goals scored.
Right. So PSG are through. And the whole narrative around them seems different this year, post-Messi, post-Mbappe. What are people saying about Luis Enrique's influence?
Well, what's interesting, and it comes through in the reports, is this shift towards a more collective approach, more youthful, too.
Okay.
They talk about bringing in talents like Desiree Doué, Dembele's backfiring, Kvaratskhelia getting integrated. It's less about waiting for one superstar, more about the unit.
And that seems to be working, especially in Europe. Their path wasn't exactly easy.
No way. Beating City, Liverpool, Villa, the reports really emphasize the tactical discipline.
Team cohesion.
Yeah, that's the word Enrique keeps using, apparently. It's drilled into them. It's showing results against top teams. More about the system than just, individual magic moments.
Okay, let's flip to the Arsenal side then. Another season, strong in the league, probably second again.
Looks like it, yeah. Third year running.
But still no major trophy. 5 years now for Arteta. What's the feeling described in the reports?
Well, there's definite respect for their Premier League consistency. They're clearly a very good team. But there's also that growing question, isn't there?
About turning potential into silverware.
Exactly. That inability to get over the line in the big competitions, whether it's Europe or domestic cups, it's becoming a recurring theme. The pressure builds.
And Arteta. How do the reports paint his reaction?
Seems like a mix, pride in the effort, proud of how they played across the two legs.
But aware they need more.
But also a clear recognition that, they need to find a way to take that next step, to translate these strong performances, this potential, into actual trophies. It's the hard bit.
So, summing it up, PSG, tactically smart, maybe finding a new identity under Enrique, marching to the final. Arsenal, still searching for that breakthrough moment, despite clear progress.
Yeah, it's quite a contrast right now. PSG seem to have figured something out, this collective strength, especially for these big European nights. Arsenal are still sort of knocking on the door very loudly, but still knocking.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? When you look at these two, PSG finding success post-superstars, Arsenal building but not quite there. What are those crucial elements, those absolute non-negotiables, that separate the teams consistently winning the biggest prizes from those still striving?
I think that you won.
Thanks for joining this deep dive.